A lot of you guys know my buddy Nathan. He's been on my podcast. He's a good friend. He worked with me at my shop, and he worked at the PRS Guitar Factory for 4 years and made me this beautiful custom 24. Now, what you may not know is that he no longer works at PRS Guitars. He's moved back to the West Coast, and now he works at the Jackson Custom Shop for Fender guitars. I've been wanting to do something for him ever since he got me that custom 24, and I couldn't figure out what to do until a few months ago he posted this picture of this beautiful Jackson guitar. It's the first guitar he ever did the frets on. He was super excited. He sent me a picture, he posted it on his Facebook, excited about his accomplishment, but of course this guitar is very expensive. I told him that if he decided to buy it, I would help him, and he was able to get it. What color is this?
Platinum pink is the name of the color. It's kind of hard to see, but it's like Pepto pink with a little bit of like sparkle in the top coat, just a little bit.
This is the first crown level you ever did, right?
Yes, this is the first, well, by myself, basically, from start to finish. This is the first one that I've ever done after training on a couple other guitars. Yeah, this is the first one. I've been doing top coat work, and they decided that they needed help in a couple other areas, and so I expressed interest in wanting to learn how to do fretwork. Right. It's important to me that you have good feeling frets both on the string and on your hands, and so they gave me the opportunity to learn how to do that. And after training on a couple guitars, this one came through, and I did it start to finish, you know, with the exception of like going over and saying, hey, is this one leveled enough? And he's like, oh, hey, just crown it a little bit more right here. And so I still did all the work, and then I liked the guitar so much that I looked at the build sheet to see who it was going to, and it was going to my buddy Nick's shop, the Axe Palace in Boston.
I know Axe Palace, right. They do a lot of custom runs.
Yeah, a lot of limited runs for like Ernie Ball and PRS and ESP and stuff like that. So I hit him up and I was like, hey man, I see you have this guitar coming through. This is the first guitar that I learned how to do, that I did fretwork all by myself, and I'd like to be able to buy it if there's nobody buying it.
This is a USA custom shop Jackson, which means it comes with a hefty price tag, about 4 G's.
Yeah.
Right? It's not the network, but the money.
Yeah, exactly.
So this is a neck through?
Yeah, so neck through.
What's the neck made of?
The neck is maple. You've got maple with alder wings on it. And the reverse headstock obviously is one of the first things that kind of jumps out at you when you, second after the color, obviously, but
aluminum back plates?
Yep, aluminum back plates, which are routed after paint. There's a cavity here. The back plates are routed once it gets to final assembly, and then they'll put the back plates on.
Probably because they want to make sure it's a perfect fit, because the aluminum will be stuck if it's not.
Yep, it'll be stuck. It'll bend a little bit if it's too tight or something, and then you have to go back in and kind of scrape it by hand. So yeah, these ones are routed when it gets to final assembly. And then the other important differences on this is on a hum single, this has a 3-way toggle instead of a 5-way blade, which is fairly unusual for this sort of pickup configuration.
Yeah, no push-pull, so volume tone. Then you have, so this is bridge.
Yep.
Middle is?
All the pickups.
All 3 pickups on? Yep. Going for it?
And then top is just the neck and middle bridge.
Neck and middle bridge. Okay, so bridge, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so now this is everything.
Every pickup.
Very, very different.
Yeah, it's very interesting the way that it's done. It's basically just done as kind of like a hum-hum, except the middle position on a lot of hum-hums will just be the 2 inner single coils. In this case, it's just all 3 pickups on at the same time.
Can I order different than this?
Yes, normally it will come with a blade switch, a 5-way blade.
Right.
But you can order it with the toggle as well, and you can do push-pulls and stuff if you want.
Ebony fretboard?
Yep, ebony fretboard, bound fretboard. With the single inlay on the 12th fret. And then one of the more interesting things about this is Nick ordered a truss rod cover delete on it. So it just does, it straight up doesn't even have a hole for the truss rod cover to be attached or anything. It just doesn't have one at all.
Right. So, yeah. So another thing, you can just say, hey, I don't want a truss rod cover. Just like I'm sure you can go, I don't want a back cover for your springs if you don't want that.
Yep. Because this one is a reverse headstock, it actually has a slightly smaller logo than the full-size headstock.
And it's a real Floyd Rose.
And direct mount pickups instead of bezels. JB in the bridge and SSL1.
Not a huge market for the $4,000 pink Jackson guitar, but there is a market for it because obviously you have a job.
Yeah, it's a great job. I love my job. Yeah, we do have production run guitars. Like we do white and black Soloists and King V's and Rhodes V's and Warriors and Dinkies and stuff. And those ones will slowly get churned out as we're doing custom shop and master builds and stuff like that. They kind of get all built side by side. And then same with like the EVHs, since we're not really doing many custom shop EVHs, just the production ones, those will run kind of side by side with these.
Thank you, Nathan, for showing us the great guitar. Thank you for letting me touch it. Like I said, it's really a cool guitar. And I wanted to share it with all of you guys because, like I said, you don't get to see stuff like this anymore. Usually when you see this stuff, it's more the production level stuff, not this custom shop stuff. I mean, it's for someone who's looking for something very specific and very special. On that note, I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you, Nathan, for popping in, hanging out, letting me see the guitar, let me touch it. And for the rest of you, thank you so much for your time. Till the next time, know your gear. Today's viewer shout out goes out to Vincent. Thank you, Vincent, for supporting the channel, and I love your old school gold top PRS.